working with the Virginia State Police and the Spotsylvania County Sheriff. They had a phenomenal response last night, and I want to thank them for their assistance with this investigation thus far. My understanding is they've begun the process of gathering witness statements. We'll look over those witness statements and most likely conduct follow-up interviews as well to ask some more specific questions. So I really can't comment on anything you might have heard thus far because I don't have that information yet. I haven't talked to those witnesses personally yet, so it's still a little bit too early.
Can you review for us just the basics that you understand of what happened as far as how the airplane happened to crash?
Our understanding at this point is that the airplane was maneuvering in the vicinity of the airport. The accident was witnessed by several individuals here at the airport, and also possibly 2 or 3 sheriff's deputies who were at the airport at the time. So they're going to be our best source of understanding as what occurred before the accident and during the accident as well.
Is it unusual for you in an investigation to have that, I guess you might call it a benefit of having eyewitnesses to a crash?
I wouldn't say it's unusual, particularly in this area of the country where things are so densely populated. It seems that many times, more often than not, there are witnesses to accidents, particularly when they occur in the vicinity of an airport. You usually have folks who are airplane oriented folks with aviation knowledge that can provide specific information.
Okay. We were told yesterday that the reason the deputies were here in advance was that at least one person had called suggesting the pilot might have been threatening suicide. Obviously that would bring people out here immediately. Do you have any information on that issue, or is that something you're exploring at this point?
It's something that we've heard as well, and something we're looking into, and certainly if there's additional information in addition to witnesses that we can get from any 911 calls that may have been made that prompted the response to the airport, we'll certainly get that information, and it'll add to our total knowledge.
Does the fact that there were fire and rescue personnel from Spotsylvania on the way out here at the time and responded quickly, does that help you at all as far as any evidence that might have been preserved out there on the scene?
Well, my understanding is that the fire was put out rather rapidly, and particularly given the conditions around the site, being rather farm fields, I think that's definitely good for a number of reasons, that they were able to get the fire put out so quickly, and that there is a significant portion of wreckage left there for us to look at.
Given the site also, we know that the weather's been very hot and a little bit dry lately. Could this have had the potential to spread a lot further if it had taken place somewhere else?
I think there's a lot of variables in that: moisture, wind conditions. So I can't say what might have happened. All I can say is that the fire itself looks to be contained within about a 100-foot square area around the impact site. So we're thankful for that there was no further injury or destruction.